Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. I'd like to give a shout out to Fight Hype because basically Fight Hype further verifies something I said in the previous video. A couple of days ago, I made a video basically stating some facts. You know, and once again, the sensitive fanboys and fangirls of a certain so-called promotional company or whatever, or fan and fanboys and fangirls of a certain manager or whatever, your advisor, whatever you want to call them, because they just nut huggers. I basically presented the evidence, discussing that, even though I talked to Kenny Porter and Kenny Porter said they're willing to sit down with Bud and try to see if they make a fight. I basically stated the facts that Bud don't have to fight Sean Porter, and if he elected not to fight Sean Porter, it wouldn't be a duck because one, Sean doesn't have a belt, and then two, Sean lost his last fight. Whether you thought he won or could have won or whatever the case may be, officially he has a loss on his record. But I presented facts and I did my research, presented it to the people, and you had some that was like, okay, well, cool, you did your research. But then you had some that just refused to face the truth because they fanboys and fangirls of a certain promotional company or advisor, whatever you want to call them, just straight nut huggers. Oh yeah, and to the dude that said I was reaching, fuck you. I don't reach for shit. How you reaching when you come with facts? Fucking clown. But, I verified that, hey, it's not a duck if Bud elects not to fight Sean Porter. He doesn't have to fight him. And he's telling the truth when he says Sean doesn't have a belt. And he lost his last fight. If we gonna get on Manny Pacquiao for fighting Brandon Rios coming off a loss, so we supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Or you switching up. Make up your mind. See, that just goes to show you this is about having an agenda or just basically not liking somebody for whatever reason. Like I said, I don't give a damn about Bud not doing interviews with certain media outlets. It is what it is. I don't care, you know. So I presented facts that Danny Garcia was the number one contender for Bud's WBO belt. And now if he has success against Ivan Redvig or whatever his name is, Redneck or whatever he called himself, uh, he could become the mandatory for Bud because he's already the number one contender. So it makes sense if Bud tries to set up a fight with Danny Garcia, and we all know Danny Garcia has been ducking Bud for a while. Now, if Danny Garcia becomes the mandatory and there's an offer to him once again that he doesn't take, Danny Garcia looking bad. But the funny part about it is, Fight Hype, I guess one of the dudes saw my video, and that's cool, man. You could at least gave me some props, man. I would appreciate it if you would gave me some props, but it is what it is. It's all good. I know who the dude is. He all right. So he pretty much said the same thing to Bud when he was talking about a possible fight with Danny Garcia, and Bud said, hey, if that fight happens, he would love that fight. But he said the same thing that I said in one of my videos. That the clown said that I was reaching on. He said, did you know Danny Garcia is the number one contender for the WBO belt? And Buzz said, well, I thought he was like number three. And he said, hey, if it can happen, it can happen. He said, I'll fight all them dudes. So to me, this is more vindication for me that I do my research and then I present the facts. And that's for all you people that just are in denial about what's going on. You can be in denial all you want, but if somebody present facts to you and they do their research, I thought you said it's about doing research. Well, I did my research. So what was up with all the hate then? But it is what it is, man. So shout out to Fight Hype. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.